Last Wednesday, when Bob Perron saw 3 decapitated animals in front of this pro-life clinic, his first thought?
I would call it some kind of ritualistic attack.
Perron, who heads the Catholic-run JMJ Pregnancy Center in Orlando, told CBN's Faithwire that he was shocked when he saw the remains of the animals in front of the building.
There was a huge chicken with its head cut off. There was another huge bird with its head cut off, and then a baby lamb that had been decapitated.
The group Catholic Vote says 157 churches and 87 pregnancy resource centers and other pro-life organizations across the country have been attacked since the draft Supreme Court opinion proposing to reverse Roe v. Wade was leaked in May 2022.
And these attacks have included firebombings and vandalism that includes phrases written in graffiti like, quote, "If abortions aren't safe, neither are you." It included smashing of windows, targeted online harassment, protesters threatening violence outside pregnancy resource centers and churches, and many other acts.
On Monday, Republicans on the House Judiciary Subcommittee held a hearing accusing the Biden administration and the Justice Department of using the Freedom of Access to Clinic Entrances, or FACE Act, to unfairly target pro-life activists for prosecution.
Let me tell you what that is. That is called selective prosecution in violation of the Constitution. You cannot make prosecutorial decisions because you want to make an example out of somebody who's a well-known anti-abortion or pro-life activist.
Among those who testified was pro-life activist Mike Hawk, who was arrested in front of his 7 children last fall during a pre-dawn raid on his home by armed FBI agents for allegedly violating the FACE Act. A jury found him not guilty of the federal charges earlier this year.
They show up at your house, 20 agents, guns drawn, in front of your family, in front of... Why do you think they did it?
The intention was to humiliate me, to scare my children, and to instill fear in pro-life America.
The FACE Act, among other things, makes it a crime to cause damage or destruction to a reproductive healthcare facility or place of worship. Despite the hundreds of attacks against churches and pro-life facilities since last year's abortion ruling, the Justice Department has brought only 4 indictments under the FACE Act against pro-abortion activists, compared to the 26 pro-life activists allegedly facing similar violations.
The Biden administration has shown a clear double standard of enforcing the FACE Act in a way that protects pro-abortion activists and facilities while substantially ignoring attacks on pro-life advocates, facilities, and churches. And it is a disgrace that the Justice Department would rather cater to the pro-abortion political movement than protect places that assist pregnant women in need.
George Thomas, CBN News.